Hello everybody and welcome to part 2 of Let's Play the Ocarina of Time. Last time we taken the Ocarina sword from the weapon training facility in Ocarina Village. So I'm going to go and equip the sword right away so we can continue our journey. But before we can go to the Deku tree, we need to collect some rupees beforehand. The first place where we can get a blue rupee, which equals 5 green rupees, is near the entrance of the training area. The second is obtainable via a secret Easter egg. We can get the third by going up some stairs near the boy lifting grass. Going over the bridge connecting it to a small platform. And then over another bridge to reach the rupee. I'm going to just speed up this next bit because it's just me getting green rupees until I've got 35. As you can see, my luck isn't too good, but I eventually do get them. Hi Link, look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z just to look in that direction. Try it! Okay, so you know nothing really needs explaining, she's just explained it for us, but once you've got 35 rupees, head inside the shop. If you go around the corner of the shop, you can get another 5 rupees, which is pretty helpful. And once you've got 40 or more, talk to this shop manager and buy a Deku shield. No, you got a Deku shield. Switch to the equipment subscreen and select the shield. Press A to equip it. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R whilst Z targeting, you can move whilst defending. Would you like to buy anything else? No. But you can get Deku Seeds arrows, recovery hearts, arrows, nuts, sticks, nuts, and another Deku shield if that one breaks. So once you've bought a Deku shield, head to the exit of the map where Mido is kind of trying to stop you from going. Do 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 do. So yeah, talk to Mido. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Okay, so I forgot to equip my shield, so I'm going to do that right now. Okay, once you've got everything equipped, talk to him again. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield? And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favourite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree? Huh? So once Mido's done whining, you can just walk right past him. Just testing out the shield. So you get to fight your first enemies. These drop items such as Deku sticks, which can be used as torches. On the select item subscreen you can set it to C right, blah blah blah, set it to C and swing it with C. When you want to put it away, stand still and press A. That rhymes. You can carry up to 10 sticks but don't waste them. Oh, and I just love the battle music on Zelda, it's just It's so amazing. It's actually freaky. Okay, that's another Deku stick. Great Deku Tree! I'm back! Do 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 do. Oh, Navy, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? I sure do. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navy. Navy the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navy speaks, you see up to listen well to her words of wisdom. I love how the music just totally changes instantly. Okay, so we're going to enter our first dungeon, the Deku Tree. Be prepared, maybe go and stock up on some of the items at the shop. It's up to you guys. Hello guys, just wanted to show you the two major items obtainable inside the Deku Tree, which are, of course, blackened out. You'll have to guess what they are. So yeah, first dungeon. Come pretty far, seeing as this is only the second episode, but it's not too hard. The enemies are pretty easy. They'll do at most maybe a full heart each. You've got a Deku nut on the select item subscreen. You can set it to blah 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 blah. Set it to C and try throwing it. It will flash and stun the enemy. It's pretty damn cool. So I'm gonna equip them now and show you what they do. It can be used on the stick thing to make them stiff, but I really failed then. The stick monsters, they give out Deku nuts whenever they aren't like stiff, and when they are stiff they get out sticks, of course, which is pretty damn cool. So, wiped out all the monsters on this floor. I'm gonna chop up some grass to get some hearts back, hopefully. There we go. And then once you've done on this floor, head up to the second floor, seeing as there is a web on the bottom. So we can't go down there yet, but we will do later. So we'll head on the ladder. Don't really know what to kind of say here, seeing as it's pretty self-explanatory. Jump over the thingy onto the platform, some more grass in case you need hearts. Over the bridge, and there is a treasure chest. But Navy talks to you first. Look at this wall, the vines growing on it. Give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. So we're gonna go and open the chest. Yes. You found the dungeon map. Press start to get into this item subscreens and look at the map subscreen. Blue chambers are places you have already visited. Your current location is the flashing room. Move up and down to select a floor to view. I'm going to show you an example of that now. This is the subscreen, and you've got 5 floors. Yeah, pretty boring map. So we can't climb up there yet, so we're going to have to head through this room. But first we have to listen to Navy. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen. So we're going to open the door. Inside there is I think it's a Deku Scrub, it's the official name. Basically, to defeat him, you have to hold your shield up and deflect the Deku nuts back at him. And what I didn't realise here, that after you do that, hold on, wait for it, you have to Z target and then talk to him. Ow, 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 forgive me, master, if I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold thingy forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. It's left a heart container. Fortunately, I don't need it. So once you defeat the scrub and get your heart container, head on through the room that is locked, as there is nothing left to do in that room. So there'll be a room with like just a floating platform in the middle. Just jump off it and climb up to the top of the thingy, where there is another chest. Oh yes. Open the chest. You found the fairy slingshot. On the select item subscreen you can set it to C blah blah blah. Press C to take it out and hold it. As you hold C you can aim with analog stick. Release C to unleash a Deku Seed. If you want to shoot right away, when you first press C, hold down C a little longer to get a seed ready. That's what doesn't matter. So climb up the vines next to this to find a small treasure chest. Fortunately it doesn't do the cool animation. You just kick it open and there is a heart container, which I also don't need, which is a bit of a fail. So when you go back down you won't be able to get back across, so what you need is to get and equip your slingshot like so, and then fire it at the ladder or the web to destroy the web, releasing the ladder. So jump back down, do the rolly thing, which is pretty cool, climb up the ladder and head back outside to the main floor. Well, to the room first. Bloody annoying, this room. There's nothing, no point in it really, which is just annoying. Oh god, lag. Okay, back into this main room. You kind of want to take out the sculptures, as they are called. Bang. And bang. Bye bye. The second one I'm going to aim at, up here. I mean third one. And Z target and fire. Not much to say. Oh yeah, the you can get these deco seeds, which are what the bow and not the bow and arrow, the slingshot uses. These are small hard seeds for your slingshot. Okay, so once you've taken out all the spiders, you've got to climb up the vines now. All the way up. Yep. All the way up. Might take a while. Let's speed it up. Yep, that's the magic of the movies, baby. How cheesy was that? Okay, when you reach the top, there is a big sculpture. Unfortunately, this isn't the boss, or else it would be pretty damn easy. So, I really fail here because I hit it with my sword. It's like a hard side, which does no damage to it, and hurts you instead, which isn't that helpful. So you got to wait for it to turn around, and then bam, hit it. Bye bye. Oh, it dropped nothing. Well, that's great. Fortunately, we run out of time, folks, so next time in The Legend of Zelda, we will continue through the dungeon. Bye!